Hey Legends, it's David from Trail Adventures USA. Today we're going to install the steel drive shaft that's manufactured by 589 Fabrication on the Colorado ZR2. Now the Colorado ZR2 does come with an aluminum drive shaft, and many of you have already seen online a lot of these drive shafts will snap or even twist apart under four-wheel drive conditions. Not a situation you want to be in when you're out on the trail. So we reached out to 589 Fabrication and we got their steel drive shaft. It was shipped to us via UPS and it took about a week to get. So we're going to cover the unboxing of the drive shaft. We're going to look at the condition of the welds, the condition of the paint and finish on the drive shaft itself, and then we're going to proceed with the installation. So stay tuned for another great episode. Okay, so I'm super stoked on this package that just came in. It was delivered from Fenton, Michigan, and it came from the wonderful people over at 589 Fabrication. This is the steel drive shaft for the 2017 to present Colorado ZR2. And what I wanted to share with you guys is overall packaging. This is what you can expect. This came, took about a week to get here from the date I ordered it. It came via UPS delivery. And you can see here that some of the packaging is damaged, and I can certainly feel inside where the universal attaches to the drive shaft. Same thing on this side here. There's some exposed metal on the inside there where it's gotten some friction damage from probably being thrown around in the truck. So this is what you guys can expect. Hopefully yours will come in a little bit better. Hopefully there's nothing wrong internally with it. But we're going to open up this package. We're going to take a look at the welds and the finish quality of the steel drive shaft. And just give our first impressions. Stay tuned. Now, inside the box, you can see the drive shaft here. It is wrapped on both ends. We'll go ahead and take that wrap off and further inspect the drive shaft. We can see here there's some minor scratching here, just cosmetic in nature. Let's go ahead and get it unwrapped. Okay guys, so we went ahead and got it all opened up, and splines look really good. Universals look good. Let's take a look at these welds. Let's just rotate it all the way around so you guys can see the quality here. And you guys are seeing this at the same time I am. Looks pretty good. Looks great. Counterweights are welded on. Let's take a look at the other end. Have another counterweight. Caps are held on with cellophane, which is good. All looks good. Let's take a look at this. You can see there's quite a bit of scratching and scuffing on this one. It looks good. Doesn't look like any of those scuffs got hit too hard where it's dented or anything, but let's keep turning it around. And I am picking up a little dent in the drive shaft here. So the drive shaft is dented on delivery. Doesn't look major, but something you guys can expect. Really inspect these things before you put them on your truck, and let the guys at 589 know how you're receiving these things. They got to know. This way they can make better packaging for delivery, or use a different carrier. UPS didn't take much care in the handling of this drive shaft, but you know, now that I'm looking at that dent even more right there, not 100% happy with that. Okay, that's a look at the unpackaging of the 589 drive shaft, the welds and build quality. Hope this helps you guys in making a decision who you buy your next drive shaft from. We will be installing this on the truck and getting rid of the aluminum one that came factory. Okay guys, underneath the truck at the rear differential, you're going to want to undo the 4 bolts. These are 11mm nuts that hold the drive shaft to the rear differential. Then you're going to allow the drive shaft to drop below the differential and slide it out of the transmission towards the rear of the truck.
Now with a small pry bar like you have here, get it between the differential and the drive shaft, and you're going to want to pry it forward just gently and be prepared for it to drop. Now with an even pressure, simply slide the yoke out of the transmission. Now offer up the drive shaft to the transfer case, align your splines, and you shouldn't have to force it. It should go in real smooth. Okay, with our drive shaft installed into the transfer case, we're going to come back to the other end and we're going to start to install the hardware. A couple things to keep in mind. The caps for the universal joint have to be installed behind these safety tabs, okay? Both of them. Make sure that it's firmly seated, and then go ahead and reinstall your hardware. That is all it takes to install your 589 drive shaft. About 15 or 20 minutes with the appropriate tools and you'll be good to go. Just make sure you torque all the bolts according to manufacturer's guidelines and you'll be set. Now, let's take it on the road and see if we get any additional vibration or if there's anything that's noticeably different about having this drive shaft installed on the Colorado ZR2. So into the drive now for about 5 minutes, testing out this new drive shaft by 589, and I have to tell you, there's no noticeable difference, and that's a good thin. Now, vibration can be hard to detect, depending on what speed you're on and what type of road condition. So get out on the freeway or get out on a real smooth road and give it a test when you guys do this upgrade. And I strongly encourage you to do it. You guys seen how bloody easy it is to replace that aluminum drive shaft, and that is definitely a weak link in the drivetrain of this truck. So I strongly encourage you guys to go for the upgrade. Reach out to the guys at 589 Fab. They're really cool. They'll get it out to you as soon as possible. And once again, it's okay if you bring up that you've seen my video and you wanted them to maybe pack it a little bit better to avoid any additional damage caused by UPS. They obviously don't care. They're just going to throw it anywhere. So all in all, am I happy with the money I spent? Absolutely. I went to the Chevy dealer under the Chevy Performance catalog to get the steel drive shaft from them originally. The prices are relatively the same, but they're on back order. They don't have them. So this is the next best thing. Now, if you have a drive shaft company locally in your town or neighborhood or whatever, go to them. They'll make it for you and you'll probably even save $100. It's not brain surgery to build a drive shaft. They do it all the time. And this way, if anything did go wrong or there was some vibration, you could take it right back to the guy who built it. That might be a benefit. But 589 has been, making these drive shafts pretty much since the ZR2 was dropped, and I'm very satisfied with the customer service there. And once again, happy with my purchase. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. There'll be many more coming, so make sure you like and subscribe. And if you know someone with a Colorado ZR2 or even just a Colorado in general, send them my way. They'll be happy to watch some of these videos. Some of these upgrades that I'm doing would work on just about any one of the Colorados. All right, make it a great day, guys. Be safe out there. And as always, explore and conserve. This is David from Trail Adventures USA.